But if you don't feel it, later on you'll regret it. And if you let it, we could set it free. You and me, love away. Toll the bell, tell the world how glad you are. Love away to the day when we can make our love away. Snow falls in the winter, spring brings the rain, but it's never too long before the summer comes again. It always comes again. Love away. Hey folks, going to be a guitar lesson for Love Awake by Paul McCartney, of course off his fantastic Back to the Egg album, and the second part of the medley with Winter Rose. I posted Winter Rose a long time ago, so sorry I didn't do them together, but here finally is Love Awake, one of my all-time favorites, and of course an acoustic ballad perfect for the Judge Timbers YouTube channel. So here we go. I have the guitar in standard tuning. I'm not using a capo. Pretty straightforward stuff, couple little variations. Paul does have a video for this song, so you can watch him play it. He plays a lot of the chords up the neck. I'm going to teach it with kind of open chords, standard positioning for this, just for more beginners. But you certainly can slide, if you want to slide your A chord up to the 5th fret, whatever you want to do, you can certainly do that. Paul kind of goes back and forth when I see him on the video. But anyway, here we go for Love Awake. Again, a wonderful song. So we're going to start with this. Love Awake. So the first chord that I'm hearing when he does the love part, it's an A7th variation. So think of an A7th shape. I'm gonna the unusual chords I'll walk you through. The standard chords, I'm just gonna assume you know them. This one is just do an A7th shape, 2-finger A7th, and then on the 3rd fret add the E and the B string, the 2 bottom strings. Just add that to your A7th. So you're gonna start with the A note and just kind of downstroke. Love Awake, and then a D, and I'm going to play the D over F sharp bass. On this one, I really like the F sharp bass kind of ringing out, especially if you're playing this by yourself. So now I'm going to walk you through the whole song slowly because it's a short song and there's slight variations in every verse, so we might as well just walk through it one time. But this won't take long. So we're going to start again with that A7th variation, whatever you want to call it. Love, a D, away. Toll the bell, A, tell the world, E or E7th, I'm hearing an E7th, how glad you are. So I'm going to play, you can hear an A6th, so I'm going to bar that little lazy bar on the bottom 4 strings, the A, you want that F sharp, and then resolve it to an A, and then again, love away, D, to the A, when we can E or E7th, D, love of A. Next part, to an A7th, Lord knows we need it. So I'm playing an A7th, I'm just adding the high F sharp on the high E string, the F sharp, and then opening it up. So A7th shape with that. Back to D, anytime we get it. And then that's just a D, and I'm sliding down a half step with the D shape to the 1st fret, and then I'm sliding it back up to the 2nd fret D shape. So on the video, you can definitely see Paul voice it that way. And then back to A7th, and this is one of my favorite parts. But we forget it every now and then. So this time he goes A7th, and now he adds the augmented chord. not sure. I think it's an A augmented, but whatever it is, I'll give you the voicings on this one. First fret, first string, second fret, second and third strings, and third fret, fourth string. There, your classic augmented. You could add the A. So you're going to start with the A7th. But we forget it every now and then. D. That's the only time he does that in the song, which I think is why it's genius. And then back to the A7th. But if you don't feel it. So again, add that F sharp and let it go to a D. Later on, you'll regret it. The same D, D flat, D, back to A7th. And if we let it, E7th, we could set it A, you and me. And then we're back to the love away, D, toll the bell, A, tell the world, E, E7, how glad you are, A6 to an A. Then again, love away to the A, when we can E7. Now we're going to do the slow our love awake, and we're really just descending D, C sharp, B to an A, and I'm going to play it with a D chord. Just add the C sharp, love, and I'm going to go to a full B minor, awake to an A. So again, just D, D over C sharp, B minor, barred to an A. Now we're up to the ending, the last part, which if you think of an A barred at the 5th fret bar chord, now we're going to drop to a G, a full step drop. Again, just beautiful songwriting in such a short song. So we're going to go to a G. Snow falls in the winter. Next chord's what I call an E minor over C sharp. That's probably not its name, but think of an E minor. We all learned as one of our first guitar chords, right? An E minor, 2 fingers. Just slide 5th string up to the 4th fret to the C sharp and keep the 4th string at the 2nd fret. So that's why I call it an E minor over C sharp. Apologize if that's not the correct name. So let's start that again. It's going to start with a G. Snow falls in the winter. We'll call it the E minor over C sharp. Now I'm going to do an E minor. Spring brings the rain. So spring, E minor, spring, G, brings the C, and an A to a D. So let me do that one more time, because it's a little tricky here. G, snow falls in the winter, the E minor over C sharp, then I do an E minor. Spring, G, the C, and then to an A, D. But it's never too long, A, before. Now we're going to finish out with a nice E minor, a very common E minor descending pattern. I think Tom Petty, of course, I do a lot of Tom Petty, kind of use this on Into the Great Wide Open. We're going to do the E minor and walk it down on the 4th string. Sounds very much like the intro to Into the Great Wide Open. So it's a very common progression. So E minor, and then on the 4th string, go from the 2nd fret to the 1st fret, and then open it up, which would make it an E minor 7th, and then you're back, you resolve on that E minor over C sharp, or at least what I'm calling that. So you do that twice. So the summer comes again, it always comes again. Sorry. And then it ends the way it began. Love awake. So that's it, folks. That is my take. I say that's it. I was over 10 minutes. I apologize. I really try my best to keep every lesson under 10 minutes. A couple have spilled over, but I think Love Awake is such a gorgeous Paul McCartney acoustic ballad that, you know what, if we go a little over 10 minutes, it's not gonna kill us, is it? So thanks for sticking with me if you stuck to the end. Great song to play. Definitely recommend it to all the guitarists out there if you don't play it already. That's Love Awake by Paul McCartney and Wings from Back to the Egg. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you all with a new lesson very soon.